stop animation film. So he tried to get Rudolph, but that was sold for $400,000. So he was unfortunately not able to get that one. But as soon as he watched this one, he called the producers and he said, I would love your set at my castle. And they said, well, we're not going to give it to you. Don't ever call us again. So what did he do? He called them every single day for a year. At the very end of that year, they called him back and he said, Mark, you are the most perseverant person that we have ever met. So we are going to give you our set, with the exception that they actually came here to set it up all in person, all the way from Hollywood, California.
The set of Elf animated series, yeah. Or the animated claymation Elf, yeah.
And that puppet you see right there on the screen, that is right here in this case.
Wow.
He is so special that he got his own first class seat on the plane.
Wow.
So now I'm going to send you guys over that way to your next tour guide, and her name is Cully.
Wow.
Come on through. I just
Claymation
need
set
you.
of
Here we go again.
Wow, how cool.
You did just see her.
That's very cool. Really neat. Stop animation's my favorite. Wow, how cool.
Should be able to tell when I've got everybody because I know this room. Don't stick
Santa
ahead of me.
Claus.
I know that room's very entertaining looking and very exciting. It is. All right. So we're going to talk about this case here first. This is Fred Claus' movie. Came out about 2011, featuring Vince Vaughn and Paul Giamatti. This is the leather jacket that Vince Vaughn wore throughout the filming of the movie. I almost started watching this morning, then I realized I'm going to be late for work. Down in the bottom of the case, you'll see these lovely elf costumes. They were worn by full-grown adults. They happen to be hired in from a small town in Russia where the people are known to be extremely petite. Kind of crazy. Okay, now the rest of the room is 1985 Santa Claus the movie featuring Dudley Moore and Burgess Meredith. One of my favorite movies of all time. So this is 1985, again back before CGI, right? So they had to be really creative in coming up with these special effects. So we have in that corner our large animatronic reindeer, Donner. We just got him a couple years ago, and he's wearing the tack that the live reindeer wore for the filming of the movie. And then when you get a chance, some people in the back won't see it right away, but we have a case here with 6 of the robotic reindeer. We're going to watch a video clip about how they were made, and you'll see they are disintegrating over time, and that's why they're in this special case with special lights. Okay? So we're going to watch that, and then I'll send you in the next one.
Meanwhile, the scene with the reindeer on the New York roof has added
And our reindeer that
complications.
were in that case.
They're solved by another of the Oscar winners on the Santa Claus team, Derek Meddings, Director of Visual and Miniature Effects.
We sent a crew to America and they were doing all the aerial photography. I also sent a stills man who has shot all these transparencies for me, an American. And he shot all the rooftops that he could find.
Meddings takes an intense personal pride in his exacting work. He's a total perfectionist down to the last flake of snow.
A long time ago, we made a radio-controlled man. He didn't fly, but he was suspended in space, and all his
He's actually
limbs
talking about the
I had
Superman
them
movies
built
here. He was
as
on
a
that
human
team
being
as well.
would be built, with the arms not bending backward, they would bend the right way. And I thought the same thing would apply here. If we made reindeers,
And those are the robotics that
and
are in
all
our
their
reindeer.
joints were as near to being perfect as they could be, when they moved their leg, then their shoulders would move. So that it wouldn't just be a case of a leg moving and nothing else, it would be their legs and their shoulders and ripples in their body.
Even kitchen appliances can come in handy for movie making today. The foam is set in a mold
That's the
to
foam
obtain the
that's
correct
disintegrating
body
over time
curvatures for the
and
miniaturized
revealing
deer.
some of the plastic skeleton underneath.
The plastic skeleton gets a new coat. Once again, household appliances come to the aid of modern technology.
They design the mechanics inside. Then we put in very small motors but their heads and their necks, to get that neck movement and the head going up and down and the neck moving, we put in a radio-controlled unit. So that was completely independent from their legs.
And here's
look
how
how
Derek
really doesn't
Medding's
look.
team realized Santa's plan.
I might as well go balmy.
I think it's on the HBO app because I watched it last week again. It's on one of the apps. All right, they're going to show a clip of Donner communicating. He just tried to complete, I think it's Super Duper Looper, and did not complete it this time. So they're having a little conversation about that.
Hey, like, don't sweat it. Did your best, you know?
Hey, how would you like to drive for a while?
Me? Drive?
Sure. It's easy. Here.
Then we're going to see the part where Dudley Moore is Patch the Elf, because that's who he is. He's trying to impress Santa Claus because he kind of messed up when he was in the movie Patch.